Good morning, preppers.
Good morning. Happy preppy day to you and to you too.
Yep.
How are your preps going?
They're good.
Yeah, we're working along, keeping steady, and that's what you should do. But we talked about before in a previous video, this is an amazing time of the year for prepping. And while many people run out on like Black Friday, or you don't have to do on Black Friday anymore, but you go out and go shopping, you'll find really good deals. But we're finding even like electronically deals are becoming even better, like cyber deals and stuff are becoming really good. So now is really the time to stock up, or as we put in this title, 10 items to hoard. And again, we're not talking about pathological condition of saving newspapers and all that stuff, even though we do save newspapers, don't we?
They make great fire starters.
They do. But here's 10 items for you, 10 item categories that you'll definitely want to listen to, because when it comes to different sales that are coming up over the next 2 months, you can really get a really big bang for your buck.
Exactly.
All right, so here we go. Top 10 items to hoard now.
Number 1, clothing. This is a really actually fun one because you can go to your local grocery store. A lot of times they have it, or even just any store, Walmart, Target. I don't think they have Kmart anymore, but you guys can get socks and hats and gloves and scarves. You can sometimes get boots. Sometimes they have rubber boots. Sometimes they have snow boots. You can get sweatpants. There are so many winter clothing you can get at a really good deal.
Yeah, I love for the fact that they'll have like, what do we call them, cozy socks, or the fluffy socks, the big, really thick ones, and they'll have them like 5 or 10 in a pack for a really good price.
Yep.
And I think normally you would spend this amount of money, but during these like Black Friday listings, you may get the same price for like 2 or 3 times as much.
Yeah, I honestly, I always have the kids buy tons of socks because it lasts them all year for a really cheap price.
Yeah, so definitely keep an eye on the Black Friday listings, and we'll actually start putting this stuff out as we get closer too. And look at, obviously, prepping items is what this is all about, because you can really get a lot of items for inexpensive. It's amazing how cheap some of them are.
Yeah.
Or how inexpensive, that's the proper word, that some of these items are during Black Friday shopping. Number 2, survival items.
This is the perfect opportunity to make a list and find out what you have that you're missing.
And honestly, now that you brought that up, we have those lists available on our website. In the description below, you can actually click our list. That's the ones we use, so we made that available. And honestly, out of all the different things you can get for the different sales at this time of year, these survival items are like right up my alley. Like, for example, Walmart just put out a huge display of all kinds of different like knife sets and stuff.
Yes.
And it's really cool. In fact, I think it was in this Black Friday ad, they have a 10-person tent.
Oh.
So there's lots of survival items. Obviously, look for flashlights and lanterns, and sometimes you don't even see them advertised. Maybe you walk into like Tractor Supply and they have like a 5 or 10 pack of flashlights or whatever.
Knives. They always have like, because they want it for the males in the family, or even females, but they have displays for, and then you can get them really cheap, and then everybody can have a knife and a flashlight.
And there's a lot of air mattresses.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? Just don't mix the knives with the air mattresses, or you'll just have a piece of plastic.
Yeah, that is true. Number 3, appliances. This is the perfect one. You're always thinking about getting an Instapot, or maybe you need another coffee pot, and this is the perfect time because they're so cheap.
And I just saw an ad coming up for Black Friday, because I looked through these way ahead of time. Somebody has a chest freezer.
Really?
Yeah, a really good price. But yeah, there's all these different appliances, and granted, having like an extra coffee pot may not be a prepper. Well, maybe it is a prepper thing. People love their coffee, but now is the time to get these items, especially if it is something that can actually help you out with chest freezer. So keep your eyes open. We love Black Friday items for like that, like at Lowe's and Home Depot.
Yes.
Because they have some really good big items like that. And up here we too have Menards, which is another hardware store. But try to look for those places for some of the really good items like appliances. And that's not normally you'd think of that, but that's actually, you can get some really good deals. Number 4, outdoor cooking items. And I'm also a sucker for these. I mean, who isn't a sucker for a good barbecue grill? But we also see smokers.
Yeah.
I already saw it in one of the listings coming up, one of those big griddles.
Yes.
We bought one of those griddles, but it's still in the box.
It is. We have to finish the deck first.
Yeah.
So there's no room.
Yeah, and so I like these sale items because when it comes to a grill, you may pay a few $100s for a grill, depending on what you need. And sometimes you'll find them half off.
Exactly.
Which is a really good deal when it comes to outdoor cooking, because, there's a fly in here, crap hitting the fan, you may end up having to do some outdoor cooking. Something about using a barbecue grill inside your house.
Yeah, I don't think it's probably the best idea.
Yeah, but you know what does work really well is one of those deep fat fryer pedestals, use
Oh, yeah.
propane. Obviously, you have to have propane.
It's like the turkey
fryer.
fryer. Yeah,
That's
the turkey
it.
fryers. Yeah, and you can
Exactly.
get those actually really, they're on sale around this time even too. So
Yeah, exactly. Really good deals.
Number 5, cooking items. I look forward to this one particularly every year. I cook a lot in the kitchen and I use up a lot of knives and they break. And so in cutting boards and things like that, I can get a lot of them really inexpensive. So.
Have you noticed, like, when the regular price just to getting a block set of knives, how expensive
It's
they are?
ridiculous.
Or pots and pans too. I mean, our size family, we can always use more pots and pans. But, you know, I've noticed a lot, both Costco and Sam's and other places too have the kitchen aids on sale.
Yeah.
And Walmart has their off-brand ones on sale, like the Walmart brands.
Sun brand or something. I don't
There's
know.
also Oster has one too.
Yeah.
But all those different devices, and like you see the Ninjas on sale and the blenders and all those different little appliances, if you want to call it, the ones you use indoors, obviously, that help work well as far as preparing food and prepping food.
Exactly.
Number 6, toiletries.
This is the best part during this season because you can get all kinds of packages that have things that you need. Shaving cream, razors, soaps, toothbrushes,
Oh, those
toothpaste.
gift sets?
Yeah, the gift sets.
Yeah, those gift sets are awesome.
They are really good. You can get them really inexpensive. And it's honestly, if you can wait to the end of the year, they go on sale and you can get them like half off.
Oh, sometimes even less. I mean, there's always like one of the two that nobody ever buys.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you don't really care what you smell like, I guess. Something else, too, that is amazing for Black Friday specials are towels.
Yeah.
And towels, use them for obviously bathing and showering, but you can, they're having towels, lots of towels around is so helpful. And I'm amazed at some of the prices you can get. Some of the towels are actually really inexpensive.
They are. Number 7, car items.
All kinds of things for your cars. We're talking about emergency items like jumper cables, or you can get some of those new booster packs that you plug in, and that way you don't have to jumpstart your car from another car. That's how we did back in the olden days. I still like using my jumper cables.
Yeah, we use them a lot.
But there's always, it almost seems like the men's items have these on sale as well.
Yeah.
Air compressors.
Travel mugs.
Oh yeah, travel mugs. Yeah, so lots of things like that too, to be able to get your car ready. I don't know if I have like those little handy snow shovels for your car or not. That'd actually be a good thing.
That would be.
Number 8, keeping warm. And obviously there's lots of ways to keep warm. You can get like an electronic fireplace. Not electronic, electrical, whatever.
Electrical.
However,
Heating pads, electric blankets.
buddy heater for propane. There's actually one of those on sale at Walmart right now. And I'll put a lot of this stuff in the links below for what we can. But again, we're going to be having ads popping up soon, so you can actually see all this stuff coming up for sale.
We'll share with the deals we find.
Yeah, but some of the school trends now, or warming trends, I should say, are like the heated clothing.
Yes, that is a big thing right
Like
now.
Naomi got a pair of heated gloves that you plug them in, and then they stay warm for a long time. But there's actually some inner
Like vests.
shirts
Yeah.
that'll like keep you warm for 10 hours.
That's crazy.
I know, it's just really neat. And I mean, if the power goes out, they may not work too feasibly. But if you're actually talking about trying to save money at home on your cooling bills, maybe sleeping with one of those on or something might
Possibly.
hopefully doesn't short circuit.
I don't know.
Catch your bedding on fire, that'd be a bad thing. But anyways, be able to keep warm, even like wool caps. You always see wool caps going on sale for like 99 cents during this time.
Stock up on those.
Yes,
They're
stocking
Stocking
caps.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't think she meant that joke.
No, I didn't. Number 9, workout equipment.
We talk about this all the time. You need to be in shape. And we're not talking about like for bugging out per se. But, you know, like for us, living out in the middle of nowhere, and we have to do a lot of things manually. Our first year, it was like, oh my gosh, what do we get ourselves into? So keeping in shape is vital.
Yes.
I mean, literally it's vital. It could save your life. But, you know, there's always sales like on exercise bikes. And by the way, we're going to model an exercise bike coming up very soon. We're very, very excited about this.
It's a new gadget. Where do you like it?
Yeah, there's treadmills.
Yeah, I mean, just lifting
weight
weights.
sets. Yeah, exactly.
Or,
Dumbbells or kettlebells.
Or you could get one of those like metal suits that back in the 90s.
An armor?
No,
Metal suit?
not metal suits. The
What are you talking about, like the 1590s?
no,
What kind of metal suit are you talking about?
no, not metal suits. The aluminum, not aluminum. The jogger suits from the 90s.
I don't think they even sell those anymore.
Yeah,
do
I've
they?
seen them. Target, they're come back at Target.
Oh, those have such dangerous things with them as far as they'd bake you inside of them.
But you would stay warm. It'd be a double
This
purpose.
section isn't warm. This section's exercise. Number 10, tools. Lots and lots of tools go on sale this time. And depending on what you need, you can get just basic tool sets.
Yep.
Often they'll have air compressors, which are just really fun.
They are. They have like new wrenches and hammers, and I mean, honestly, you can go to any hardware store and they have so many on sale.
Drills. I love Lowe's for this because they always have a huge section of stuff that's inexpensive. and it's time to like find all the tools that my son Sam lost. He'll borrow stuff and I'll never see it again. It's
Tools
like, no.
walk off.
Yeah, they do. So there you go. There's 10 things that, 10 categories, I should say, of things you need to hoard. Hoard now because they're going on sale, and it's better to buy them half the price now, per se, than full price later.
Exactly.
What would you add to this list? I'm sure there's some things on there, or if you've actually seen some sales coming up, put those in the description below. Comment below and let us see. Because now is the most wonderful time of the year to stock up on stuff really cheap. It's beautiful.
It is.